P into cot x plus Q into cot y is equal to cot z. So according to the step 1, we have to write the given equation is of the form PP plus QQ is equal to R. The auxiliary equations are dx divided by capital P is cot x. Here we can write here P is equal to cot x, Q is equal to cot y, R is equal to cot z. That is equal to here dy divided by cot y is equal to dz divided by cot z. We can call this one as a equation 1. This can also be written as 1 by cot x can also be written as tan x into dx is equal to tan y into dy is equal to tan z into dz. Taking first and the second term, we have tan x into dx is equal to tan y into dy. Integrating, we get integration of tan x into dx is equal to integration of tan y into dy plus log of C1 constant term. Integration of tan x is log of secant x, that is equal to integration of tan y is log of secant y plus log C1. Log of secant x I write as it is. I shift this log of secant y to the left side. So it becomes minus log of secant y is equal to log of C1. Log of secant x divided by secant y is equal to log of C1. Log will get cancelled. Next, that implies C1 is equal to secant x divided by secant y. Next, taking second and third terms, we have tan y into dy is equal to tan z into dz. Integrating, we get integration of tan y into dy is equal to integration of tan z into dz plus log of C2. Again, integration of tan y is log of secant y, that is equal to integration of tan z is log of secant z plus log C2. Log of secant y minus log of secant z is equal to log of C2. Apply the logarithm property. Log A minus log B is log of A divided by B. Log will get cancelled. C2 is equal to secant y divided by secant z. This is the C2 value. Therefore, phi of secant x divided by secant y, comma, secant y divided by secant z is equal to 0. This is the general solution of the PDE. Y square z into P is equal to x square into z cube plus y. Write the solution. The given equation y square z p is equal to, I multiply this x square inside the two terms, x square z cube plus y, x square z cube plus y into x square is of the form PP plus QQ is equal to R. In next line, we have to write the auxiliary equation. We have to write the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation are dx divided by, here capital P, our capital P is equal to y square into z. So I write here y square into z. Dy divided by q is x square into z. Again, that is equal to dz divided by capital R value is x square into y. So here the equation we can write in the form y square zp minus x square zq is equal to x square into y. So here while writing q value, we have to mention minus also. We have to mention minus. Next, R value is x square into y. X square into y. Call this one as a equation 1. Next, taking first and second terms. Taking first and second term means dx divided by y square into z is equal to dy divided by minus x square into z. Z will get cancelled, remaining dx divided by y square is equal to dy divided by minus x square. Cross multiply, minus x square into dx plus, here write equal to y square into dy. Reform the equation. Here x square into dx plus y square into dy is equal to 0. Integrating, we get integration of x square into dx plus integration of y square into dy is equal to, write constant c1. Next, integration of x square is x cube divided by 3 plus integration of y square is y cube divided by 3 is equal to c1. So here the LCM is x cube plus y cube is equal to 3 into c1. 3 into c1. 3 into c1. Next, taking second and third term. Taking second and third term. Here we have to write dy divided by minus x square into z is equal to dz divided by x square into y. X square will get cancelled. We get dy divided by minus z, that is equal to dz divided by y. Again cross multiply, y into dy is equal to minus z into dz. So I rewrite this equation, y into dy plus z into dz is equal to 0. Integrating, we get integration of y into dy plus integration of z into dz is equal to constant c2. So integration of y is y square divided by 2 plus integration of z is z square divided by 2 is equal to c2. That implies y square plus z square is equal to 2 into c2. Therefore, phi of, here first term is x cube plus y cube, comma, second term y square plus z square is equal to 0 is the required general solution of the PDE. Required general solution of the PDE. Y minus z into p plus z minus x into q is equal to x minus y. So write the given equation. The given equation is of the form PP plus QQ is equal to R. The auxiliary equations R, capital P is equal to Y minus Z, capital Q is equal to Z minus X, R is equal to X minus Y. So here dx divided by y minus z, that is equal to dy divided by z minus x, that is equal to dz divided by x minus y. Call this one as a equation 1. Now what we have to do here, we can't write the yes, write the multipliers using multipliers. For this step, we have to refer the procedure. Yesterday, we have done with the procedure. In that, please you refer the step 2. Procedure in the step 2. First case is dx by p is equal to dy by q is equal to dz by r. That is equal to, one more thing we have written, k1 into dx. k1 is a multiplier, k2 is also a multiplier, and k3 is also. What we have to multiply with the numerator, if we multiply the same with the denominator should become 0. So, which is the number we are going to multiply? If you multiply the denominator by a number, for that in which number it will become 0? What should be our k1, k2, k3? Yes. Are you people are listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Which number we have to multiply? Yes. Here I just write the form. The form will be like K1, K2, K3. Will be like this. Is also equal to, if we have written the notes, please refer the step 2. Yes, what is in our procedure, what is our step 2? Yes, if anyone has written the notes, refer the notes in that procedure step 2. Yes, here we are to write in the form k1 into dx, k2 into dy plus k3 into dz divided by k1 y minus x. Here I have written y minus z. Here I have written it as a p plus z minus x is q. So k2 into q plus x minus y, that is equal to r. So it is in the form k1 dx plus k2 dy plus k3 dz divided by k1 p plus k2 q plus k3 r. We have to use the multiplier 1 comma 1 comma 1. Why we are using the 1 comma 1 comma 1? Each ratio is equal to this is our K1, K2 and K3. So what we have to do? 1 into dx plus K2 is 1 into dy plus K3 is 1 into dz divided by 1 into capital P. Here you can refer capital P is y minus z plus K2 1 into Q value is z minus x plus 1 into x minus y, that is equal to 1 into dx is dx plus 1 into dy is dy plus 1 into dz is dz divided by, add the denominator now, denominator will be 0. Next, therefore dx plus dy plus dz is equal to 0. Cross multiply is equal to 0. Integrating we get integration of 1 into dx, integration of 1 into dy plus integration of 1 into dz is equal to C1. Write the integration, 1 with respect to x, 1 with respect to y and 1 with respect to z. What is the integration?
X plus y plus z is equal to C1.
Yes, very good. X plus y plus z is equal to C1. Next, again by using multipliers. Yes. Already we have taken the multiplier for finding out the first one as a 1 comma 1 comma 1. Then what is the next possibility? If we take a multiplier in the place of K1, K2, K3 to make a denominator as a 0. What is the possible multipliers? If we multiply with the denominator, then it will become 0. Directly you can tell. In the first term, which is the missing term? Which is the missing term here? Y minus z is there. Which is the missing term? Yes.
X, ma'am.
Yes, very good. In the second one?
Y, ma'am.
Y.
Yes, good. Next, last one?
Z.
Yes. So here, again we have to use the multiplier x comma y comma z. Each ratio is equal to whatever we are multiplying for the denominator, that same thing we have to multiply with the dx and For K2, whatever we are defining in the denominator, same thing we have to define for the numerator K2, similarly for K3 also. So what we have to do here, as you told, here if we multiply the first term with the x into y minus z plus y into z minus x plus z into x minus y. First we have to check by giving the multiplier to the denominator whether it will become 0 or not. If it not becomes 0, then we have to try with the other multipliers. So here first we will finish it off for the denominator. xy minus xz plus yz minus xy plus xz minus yz. So here xy will get cancelled, xz, yz, yz. So we can multiply the numerator k1 with x into dx plus y into dy plus z into dz. Here also x into dx plus y into dy plus z into dz. That implies x dx plus y dy plus z into dz is equal to 0. Integrating, we get integration of x into dx plus integration of y into dy plus integration of z into dz is equal to C2. Yes, what is the integration of x? What is the integration of x?
X square by 2.
Yes, x square by 2. Integration of y?
Y square by 2.
Integration of z? Z square divided by 2 is equal to C2. Once again I repeat, integration of x is x square by 2 plus integration of y is y square by 2 plus integration of z is z square by 2 is equal to C2. Therefore, the general solution of the partial differential equation is phi of x plus y plus z, comma, x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 0. Here I write this step above this. So LCM for all x square plus y square plus z square is 2. So we can write x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 2 into C2. So the general solution of the partial differential equation is phi of x plus y plus z, comma, x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 0.